Good morning, this is Jack from Charting the Markets Crypto, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Thursday, the 5th of March. My disclaimer, I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some of what I'm doing and learn from it, transfer it to your own charts. I'm not here to issue trading signals. This is a video for paying subscribers at ctmcrypto.substack.com. It's published on YouTube after a delay of 3 days. All right, great. Let's have a look at Bitcoin, which is obviously testing the highs that we have seen this week. We've now clearly made a higher high over the initial rally high, so we're looking at what looks like a conventional flag here. What's this done in terms of daily divergences? It's eliminated the possibility we could get buy signals at the lows here, which is, well, interesting. On the hourly charts, no current divergence. We've got a pretty decent looking flag here. Don't know if that's flag channel. Hang on, I'm just going to check. But I am thinking this is looking like a conventional flag. Does it have to be a flag? No. Is it probably a flag? Yes. So at the moment, that's proceeding pretty much as you'd expect. All right. In terms of hang on, let's have a quick look at the 15-minute. We had a 15-minute buy sell signal at the high yesterday, and that's played out. Short term, looks like this may be a little bull flag forming, which may set up a retest of this high here at 74.1. Okay, obviously we are well over the daily upper band, and are we? Hang on, wait a second. Yeah, no, we're slightly over the daily upper band. We're not reaching the 3SD upper band, but I would note that if we do reach that in a retest today, then that is where the 3SD upper band is. So it's an obvious area to find resistance. All right, looking at Solana. Solana, again, pretty close to the highs this week. On the daily chart, again, we're not going to get a buy signal on a retest of the low now because we've gone over the 50 level on the RSI 14. Here, I'm still wondering about a possible test of this resistance trend line here. We've got a better level on it here, and I've got that almost exactly at 105 at the moment, but it doesn't need to reach that. What I would note is that yesterday I was talking to somebody and saying the next obvious resistance on Solana would be at this trend line, and what do you know, it hit the trend line, and so far it has held. It may continue to hold, and actually that's a pretty nice looking bear flag. So if this is a bear flag wedge, now, we could go up through it, move up through it could be an overthrow, of course, and then come back down. But this is currently a very nice flag, and it's hit the obvious resistance. That's a nice three-touch resistance trend line, and it's holding so far. We will see whether that continues to be the case, but obviously that quite regularly would continue to be the case. All right, looking at Ethereum, again, pretty near the highs for this week. Again, we've made a higher high. Again, we're not going to get a buy signal on the RSI 14 because we have gone too high. We will see. We could still get a buy signal on the RSI 5, though. Come back and retest this next week. We could get some nice weekly buy signals. I'd give you the performance stats on those, but they're actually pretty rare. We don't often get those. We've had one on the Bitcoin chart in the last 5 years. So, not a common one. When they have happened, though, they've been successful, but, you can't really make a statistical universe out of one. In terms of the, hang on, wait a second. Let's go back to Solana for a moment. Right. In terms of the, upper bands, we reached basically the upper band on, Solana yesterday. We didn't quite make it to the 3SD upper band. In terms of Ethereum, Ethereum is, basically at the daily upper band at the moment, but didn't reach yesterday. No, we did reach the 3SD upper band yesterday. I've got that currently at 2198, and yesterday's high was at 2199. This is an obvious area to find resistance. Now, you do find that these get punched on a regular basis, particularly when they are compressed. So it could be that we're going to see an extended move up here and start an upper band ride, but there's no obvious reason to assume that. And with the Solana trend line holding, well, there's even less reason to assume that. Okay, looking at the hourly chart, I don't have a nice looking flag yet on Ethereum and Bitcoin. Might be setting up retests of those highs. This does look somewhat like a bull flag forming here, or I am wondering about a lower low within that flag before it breaks up. We will see. We do have an okay looking trend line here, but it's not as nice as the one on Solana, and I don't have an obvious one on Bitcoin yet. We shall see. All right, great. Let's have a quick look at questions. All right, no questions, so I think that's a wrap. Everyone take care, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. All right, cheers.